Canavare, mame. Are Canavare, mame. Bafana bana se ba le teng. Ke ditaba tse le tsamakeneng. Bona hape ha ka pala metix. Okay, let me address the facts. Wa tshwana le abantu. Le tla etsa. Serele phakati inside.
Hey yo, what's happening?
Hey
yo.
Yeah. Let me introduce the homie to my left. We got
My left.
I want to do it like how they introduce boxers. And coming in and returning as the
Pampiri. Weighing at Pampiri.
Anyways, as you know, Ghost Nigga in the background. It's your boy Vice. I got my nigga Popper on my left. I got the homeboy Melito. You know his residency. Like
2litreBoiZ Kara gave me.
That's basically what you got today. Like 2litreBoiZ back in action. I'm glad to see you boys back again.
We back. He decided to come.
Yeah, Popper finally we must start thanking the madam, you know.
Okay, thank you for releasing him.
Yeah. We must start thanking
I
the
can't
madam.
realize why he's in shackles. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot has been happening ever since the boys we last saw them. So a couple of stuff that I want us to just go through. Let's get straight to it. Hey, Bafetik Nana Labonelo no Mzanti, another situation as always, every week it's a movie here. So,
South Africa is a movie. It's like you are living in a series. You know that guy?
Yeah. So as always, it's weird in this country whereby now I don't even wanna, cause I noticed the whole thing and confused. I just want you guys to the Zanzou thing, just so people at home aren't too confused.
Too much.
The Zanzou Club thing, very confusing to me, but also very clear and just another indication of the sort of problems that we have in this country, of just foreigners being able to do as they like, treat the natives however way they want, you know. Well, I guess that's part of the Ubuntu. If you say anything, you are xenophobic, you know, But KB, according to your understanding, what on earth is this Zanzou situation about? Through from your understanding, the little that you understand from this thing, where's Alanda?
Yo, okay, re ke ba le dumedise hae mo lapeng mo. Ke le AKA Papa Thato.
Mike, let me show you. The red button must be pointed at you. Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, so
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, guys, taba e tse re bua ka yona Zanzou Night Club ne. I think ba dila ka bo di drugs, human trafficking, and obviously o tsholo re ke ntho le gore e teng ya etsahala no, because of footage tse tswileng re bone go etsahalang hona le tabanyana tse ngata tse etsahalang ka tsona. Nka summarize story nyana sa teng kapo
try to at least explain from your understanding, because what you just said right now, even I'm just like, what?
Okay, guys, taba ya situation ya nightclub yone ke taba ya hore ba dila ka bo drugs, bo human trafficking, and then right now hona le story se tswileng no sa hore re bone hore ne ba etsang bana ba sekolo, and then the other guy o tswa from Limpopo, and then o na ile Pretoria for alo viper, then itse ha fihla a go lo cover ya tla kopana ntho tse jwalo, and then story sa teng ha so ka se ba clear hantle ane, because of taba ya okay, taba e tse re bua ka yona no, story sa teng ha so ka se ba clear hantle because of ke batho le go ntho gale tse le teng e tse etsahala no, so khona o tsholo re taba tsa teng di tswang tlapong, and then no since story sa teng sena le bo mabe ke setswile, so ha re bone difference tsa halang again, like these people ha se batho ba country na, ke batho ba di outside country, maybe like Nigeria,
Congo,
yeah, okay, so batho ba e mong wa di-bouncer tsa bona, they call him Pablo. Yeah, Pablo. Ke ena ntshitseng footage. Ke ena ntshitseng footage di mane.
What was the reason for him to releasing the footage?
From what I've heard, because a lot of people are already complaining about him too. Apparently, he's some kind of scammer as well, allegedly.
Oh, the chick.
The
Remember we were watching
yeah,
something about
yeah.
the chick. That the chick.
Take them through your understanding now, because
Okay.
the way Papa is explaining, I kind of get where he's going, but like, again, I don't blame him because I feel like we are all a bit confused about this thing.
we are.
Can you try to fill in the missing spots?
Well,
what's your
according
understanding
to
of this thing?
the sources or the stuff that I've been seeing on social media, allegedly, I am not 100% sure. Frankly, I don't know exactly what's going on there because this story comes out and this one comes out. Like, no one is out here giving us, the media is not even giving us the full story of
But
what
most
actually
importantly,
happened.
the police aren't telling us what's going on.
Yeah, I've heard that the videos have been circulating, but I've only seen a video of two people tied up, like both their feet in the.
Those are the videos.
But I think I've seen like that small clip, so I don't have the full context of the whole video. If it's a whole video, I don't know. So I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. We were watching this other clip. This chick was complaining that she was scammed by this bouncer guy. They've both started working at the club there. Well, I know the club. It's in Pretoria, Hatfield, just before the main Hatfield Street. Before when you're coming down from Lanewood and Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So the club before was called Moloko,
Yep.
and then recently it's changed to Zanzou. I think I saw it, when was it, last year, when I started realizing, it's not longer Moloko anymore here, it's like Zanzou, because I haven't been in Pretoria for quite a time now.
Yeah.
So this chick was trying to explain that she got scammed by this guy from Congo, who they started working there. She started showing him fake sleeps or whatever she was trying to show, what he was trying to show her, claiming that quick money, these pyramid schemes, try to make your money quick. So this chick invested about 55,000, if I'm correct. Yeah, so somewhere there, and along the line she started realizing, this nigga is capping or lying. I don't know the full story because I didn't really invest because I started hearing like, here's another story again of a South African who got scammed by these foreigners, blah blah blah, promised him a lot of money or her a lot of money. So yeah, that's the full story that I could gather. Apart from that, what's been going on, how those people were mistreated and things that were done to them, still have no idea. No one has even those victims haven't came out and told us the real story, what's really, really going on. So we are as confused as everyone else, especially from this part of South Africa, the Free State part of South Africa. That thing happened in Gauteng. So the media there in Gauteng are reluctant to give us the full information. The police are still investigating. That's what you hear from the sources.
Yeah,
no one is giving you a full story of exactly what's happening. We are not getting any information from our South African police services. I'm like, oh my God, the incompetency of our police is unparalleled. Okay.
Because of no maponesa bua ka taba hore batho ba 18
by accident.
Apparently they bump into him.
It wasn't even the actual cops in Elma, the 2litreBoiZ of a different kind. If you know what I mean. I say but stop waking up majita batlan the 2 liter. You know what I'm saying. So from I don't know, you done from your perspective,
I'm pretty much done because I clearly don't know anything what's going on, so I wouldn't want to go as far as that.
I think just to close it off from just even from the parts that I've heard from you guys, thanks for bringing up Pablo again, Bob, because it does make the plot thicken a bit more, which is just weird. So from my understanding is these guys are students. I think it's 2 of them, or it could be more. Again, the story is so unclear. But they went there. They were just they apparently they go to Limpopo University or something like that,
so
and
they
never turn up.
But how first year students afford to
that's another thing.
to club in Zanzou? Like that's
I think
one
that's
of those clubs in Pretoria.
That's another topic, right? Because like it's one of those places where like you're expecting how yada
obvious.
Get idea. That's what
Parades. They parade one bottle of
doing
Venice.
that's another.
Even if it's a VS, they will parade that bottle.
That's another angle again that doesn't seem to. No one wants to be clear on exactly how
we don't know.
And if they didn't pay the bill, what happened to what's going on?
Last time I checked, people never tried to say
I guess
and all that.
I guess that's too lenient now or something. But
they gotta show them.
So they went there, they wanted to party, and then now we're seeing those videos that start circulating on social media. I think there's longer ones, but like I honestly couldn't get through the whole thing. It's just it's not my type of content. I don't like watching people
I
get
just saw those
tortured.
clips on my timeline.
But like from my understanding, like waterboarding is some stuff that like allegedly about CIA, but Spanish are busy,
trying to get information
out of terrorism. What
terrorism? They get in those punishments.
So to see that happening to students in a club, that is insane.
That's
like,
wild.
I don't think whatever the guys did, they deserve that.
Nah.
I think they did pressing charges, but the way things happen in this country, maybe for a topic for next time, the club culture, the alcohol culture in this country, the things that seem like are the main focus for our youth. In this, because not even just the youth, because we see even our political leaders, they pop
champagne,
all that, like
in the clubs.
This whole thing, like, when are we gonna be like as a nation, like, whoa, can we slow down a bit? Like,
we're never gonna slow down, boy.
That's why it's a topic for another day. But like, it seems like that's the thing, and then obviously everyone is like, where did the footage? Who released the footage? And it turns out it's this Pablo guy that released the stuff. So now Pablo Ubizi there claim on social media. Yeah, I got more footage. Yeah. So now as he's busy doing it, I guess he's sort of like gaining some popularity. Obviously, people are interested. Suddenly, Husha, that chick that you were just talking about, that's when she comes in. She's like, hey, I know this Pablo guy.
I know this nigga.
This guy, one scammer.
This guy's a scammer.
I'm just like, but the way this chick and I explain and still say, because Mzala since Spana. So I think she's like a call. Is saying she's a call girl the right way? I don't know.
Call girl.
Okay, that's not the right way.
A call girl.
But if it's bottle girl.
Bottle girl.
Yes. What's that?
Call girl, come here.
No, man, call girls are something else. It's still wrong, but there is such a thing called call girls. But we want to call girls.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, there is such a thing. It's just that, like, I don't think she's that. I think she's some kind of, but she works at the same place.
Yeah, so they called bottle girls. I think she was.
Mfana, how apparently he disappeared for a while, and then Wanoro Sampona Saya Sapopad bottles. Osaba impressed.
Spending that 55,000.
Osaba impressed.
Before he scammed them.
Yeah, so Pana Satla, na Palu Satla, Wano of Chila Wutaba, like, no, push this thing here, our grave, as Majita Trimpetical, let me want to blind. Wana Sange and Daddy. Wana Barokadli, I wrote Esimbari. Ken, I want to choose, or Kadli at 80K. After
some sending increments. Yeah. I did hear that.
Like he's sweetening the deal. I'm a 20K. Next thing she knows, she's 50K in, and out here is about
sometimes you should invest more.
You know what time it is. That's what time it is. So yeah, man. Like at the same time, you feel sorry for her. You feel like girl, I'm a cancel for this. I but bafethu.
Ah,
But
never
yeah,
leave
I taba zamzansi gents.
No fair.
Anyways, I
South
wanna.
Africa's a movie.
Yeah, I wanna.
series.
Maybe we'll get some update. Apparently, they caught this one guy. So whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get updates. Man,
Nah,
we
that
don't
guy's
have,
not gonna
How about
snitch.
we don't have journalists.
Sunday?
We don't have politicians. We don't.
They
have
got him on
police.
nothing,
We
boy.
have nothing in this country.
Do they have him on footage? That guy doing something to these two boys or whatever?
Yeah, apparently the guy, that's how they were able to identify him from the video. He was one, and apparently, dude, these guys were doing some. Yeah, apparently
Oh,
they were
naked even.
dude, they were basically they were sexually harassing
because
them.
of
Yo.
They were apparently allegedly they were pumping things into their ings, you know. Yeah, basically sexual assaults. That's why, but like, I hope everyone gets some kind of charges for this. But like,
we need to get justice for that.
but mawaqaba mfethu kanti
But this is
so
South
but
Africa.
justice,
It might not happen.
justice Africa war.
It will happen, and if the people rally against it, the South Africans rally against about it. Okay, what are you guys doing? Political, abakathola pressure. Then they are, you know how they work.
The thing is, this is just one of so many issues. Next week, re tla be bona le kapo maburu a tla ba decide le gore ba go jwentse dipono tsa bona hape. You know, like
they were showing their asses.
Dude, I'm saying it
Ah,
in
so
an
I changed it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow, that's wild.
Anyways, let's go to the next topic. Speaking of Maburu and Dibono,
That was a segment. Into the,
it is because, gents, realistically speaking, can you guys how last time? Realistically speaking, Jaga, do you see as a black man, do you realistically see a party that makes sense for you that you're going to vote for? I mean, you don't have to tell us the party, but like, is there a party where you like, yeah, I think black people stand a chance of, you know, survival from people showing us ings and what's. So, you
okay,
know.
not personally, ne?
Yeah, you personally.
Not personally. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't see any, but I'll try to speak for majority of South Africans. What I think possibly maybe they might be thinking,
Yeah.
or maybe what's their next move. It's very, very vivid. I think they are kind of in a limbo here. They are lost. They don't know which tree to shake, you know, and drop some fruits. Yeah. They don't know because
Speaking
you
to
look
the
at
mic,
ANC
sir.
Yeah.
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah. You look at the what you call the ANC.
Yeah.
They are in shambles now. They don't know. They're trying to save face. If you have been watching their moves now lately, they're trying to save face because Boramaphosa se bana le di stomach sa bua le bo Trump how they feel like, you know, jiki se ba batla ho etsa ho thola their land back without compensation. And then you look at these other parties like DA. Hey, ke bona fela ile a turmoil that they don't know what's happening. I think this guy, what's his name? This leader here, this guy.
John Stein,
He's
a real stain.
Yeah, he's a real stain. That I don't think if DA was to move forward, I think they should remove that.
He was never qualified to begin with, that guy.
Exactly.
Literally, all of us in this room are more qualified
than
to
him.
do anything in this country than that guy. But you know, like, that's the reason why the whites won't actually leave, even though Trump wants them to go. Like, as soon as they leave, they're gonna find out very quick that they don't qualify for anything.
Trump is about the refugees. I think they thought about it like refugees. I'm
sure one of them was like, bro, I got like 3 farms here. What am I gonna have in Chicago?
Massachusetts.
What?
Maybe not the Texas.
Dude, there's already, you know how American farming works, like it's monopolized. So like there's already like huge corporations that have monopolized a lot of the land there. And like, dude, if you really pay attention to American politics, dude, the rural lands, the people that live there have been ignored for the longest.
Yo.
Like it's really a disaster. That's why like people that were really dangerous in America were like guys like Abu Huey Newton, right? That I think that's the guy that was trying to make the white people realize, the poor white people, that like actually you guys have a lot in common with the blacks. This government does not give a damn about
you.
because as soon as I think, what do they call it, neoliberalism came through, they send all the jobs, basically the factories,
Factories all
they
over.
send all that to China.
China has
So
everything,
like all
Now
those
they're trying
rural
to move
places
from
where
China
things
to
used to be
India.
made, there's nothing there. So yeah, bro, like if those guys are suffering, the Boers won't have a chance over there. But guys,
So yeah, continuing.
okay, good.
MK.
Leon,
It's been turmoil, especially this
another
past
one.
week. They've been fuck you, mamang, fuck you.
hey,
This.
come on, kana ngwano ai ubitswa ngwano wa Zuma.
Bambita, what princess?
Duduzile, what's her name?
Kind of
And mama,
nepotism princess.
Oh,
They kind of we were watching that guy. What's his
yeah,
name
there's
again?
a
He was
lot of
calling him
nicknames for her.
nepotism
Yeah,
princess.
I like the nepotism princess one.
Yeah, so MK, it's a turmoil, infighting all over the place. There's no direction.
Aye.
Like, you're not gonna vote for that. So, who's it thing? EFF.
EFF.
EFF, I feel like they are going downhill. Let's see in the next 2 years their position. Ke batla ho bua about EFF. I will see how they maneuver this political landscape in the next 2 years. Then from that, I'll judge them. But I already foresee danger because Kyo Malema Tibete Ndlozi.
And I thought
think
that
is
was
the
the
big, that is the
best.
biggest
That was the
loss.
best future they had there.
That was the best person they have, I think, currently. Because no Setima Malema. Who else do you know? Who else do you know? No one, exactly.
It just reverts back to feeling like a Zuma situation. Like without Zuma, is this thing a thing?
Exactly. So South Africans are very confused. To close it off, South Africans are very confused. I don't know who they're gonna vote for. The next coming 2 years will show. Because last year was not make sure, you know. But this year we're trying to see since like about now where everything is flowing because ANC fighting with it, they can't agree on shit.
Yep.
You know, so they suspended the budget. Like,
Yo,
there's a lot.
That's another thing that's gonna really.
There's a lot.
There's gonna be some consequences.
I'm gonna go on a tantrum.
Yeah,
you can ask him.
Popzito.
Yeah.
I'm child and fake. I'd say on a little lap, you know, kids to feed and stuff. A wife back at home to take care of. But in your smalling and a time, how lonely you want it? Is there like a party as a black man that you feel like, nah, no, kinana next election they make sense?
Okay. Ne ke ikemiseditse ho etsa jwalo for next elections. Ke tla tsamaya le bona. I will say EFF. But
EFF.
after ntho tse di etsahalang ne, like re hle ke qala ka yona EFF ne. Ke a e rata ne, but after hore drama e etsahetseng between yena le Bonlozi yena le Bofle. So Diman o lutse balance ya hae da. So no Diman ha o mametse o utlwa ha sa kgona hore a bue statement sa hae o kgone hore a utlwisise hore o bua kang ska pelwana hana rata ho jwetsa hore ho tla boetsahala 1 2 1 2. So no Diman ha sa kgona ho bua statement tsa hae hantle. Ha sana a ke tsebe because of nna ne ke morata ne.
Yeah.
But ka o baneng batho ba belo renkeng bene belo re vele like ba mo fa motivation o re vele because of le buile like this guy ona le knowledge ya ntho that is why ba mo kgetleng hore e be leader EFF. EFF ga le sna president ha ine qala that is why bona bile ba re ha ba dula ba tswa ka ANC is like yeah re tlo etsa president because of ra bona bu leader ga ke ntho ha bo ka o tshwana
Malema.
yeah Malema. But ha sana ntho ya gore ho tla bana le mang a pela hae a tla nne lo renkeng
Succession plan.
yeah one tall
I feel like Malema saw those coming. Like before the elections, if you guys remember, Ntsi was on the up and up because most of the EFF members were saying things like, "We are ready for him to step up now." Malema, aka step it down. I think that spooked Malema. That thing spooked Malema. I was like, all of a sudden suspension. No. Okay,
Our challenge.
continue, boy.
Greed. Greed. Like serious, you know, ke yona ntho e mela e bua, like serious. O bile greed. Because of like ona tshilo go maybe hundreds ya tla vele like, yeah, this guy don't got position yak. Because of what ba go batho ba morata ba khona mo mamela and ano be ya di point tsa e hantle the way di batla. So maybe nana hanne da idea. So why vele yena if o no le jwang? Hana bona go motho o tlo mohlolo tlameha o tsa tsholo fela mfetho e re ko fe position ya ka re lokise mona le mona le mona le mo 112
Malema's never
because
gonna
of
agree to give up the seat. I don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna agree.
Yeah, he's never beaten the dictator allegations.
yeah so yeah mfetho tse re ferekane but ANC yona
I think ANC is never gonna see 50% over 50% ever again. They will never see that.
And then PA maybe, Papa.
ai
PA.
We're gating.
Gating and I feel like it's a scam.
Gating
is a scam.
I say khale
Gating is a scam, bro.
so
That nigga's a
again
scam.
le ntho ngwe tsalang like bona taba electricity obviously ke ANC gana
We about to get into that. We about to get into that.
oh, boy.
Yeah.
okay hle ke keno yo
No, hold that.
Ka mo mfethu taba ya defense ka mo ke ba tshwere hlooho.
Yeah.
I've seen they've been no ntse tsala the burials, you know, RIP to those people
that lost their lives
in that fight, you know,
DRC.
for freedom for Batuba DRC. Yeah, I know their families. I'm sure that
At least that's what we
terrifying.
think they died for. Because now I don't know what they died for.
I
to be
hope they didn't
honest.
die for Nyash.
Hey.
You know,
Hey.
I hope so.
yeah
But you know, rest in peace to those
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
yeah.
So like, yet again, it's gonna be another story. They have no. I don't think they have a direction, Joe. I don't.
Yeah.
Think so.
Well, let's get into this last. So what I'm hearing as a conclusion from you guys, because we can't just leave it like that. You saying you don't think there's a realistic party for the black man?
One of the GNU thing,
Yeah.
this coalition thing, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen for a long time. The next election we're still gonna go into some sort of a coalition again, because I don't see, because these black parties, if I may say, black parties like Bo, EFF, MK, whatever, they can't see to join forces together and, you know, defeat their enemies, because Babizi apparently Eminem is looking for their own interest. So as black people, we are not united, so don't expect them to unite next coming election.
Popzito, at first there I was like, oh, here's someone saying signal malema da. But in the end I felt like you're like
because they can't stand up, these niggas.
So Lo and Anje,
Tell us the
you feel
truth
like
for what I
the black man doesn't know what to vote for next election.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I will keep
And
you
I'm
guys.
glad too, because of last time when I get to vote, I was like, I told like oh, mono register la teng, tama voted to tama ke voted EFF, but I'm glad like se tla bona re ketsa jwana go itse selemo se stelele. Re vote ka 2029.
I think so.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, it seems like then, which is also honestly my position as well. Like, and for me, I see that as a failure of just our political system. If the people, majority of them, and I'm not saying like our opinions here represent majority, but I would like to think, Kore, if you're being honest right now as a black man in South Africa, you know, like to actually say like no party for real, and not only me, but like the future of my children, like my grandchildren, like are they gonna have something to actually call a country? You know, I wanna about Congo and all this, and now ironically you start then seeing because I said Congo immediately, I'm like, oh man, they don't think I'm talking about the Congo situation. No, I'm thinking like foreigners from Congo treating our kids that way. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nigerians selling our kids away. And again, like the South Africans as well actually eating from all this, mainly the politicians. So yeah, man, we'll go on forever with this. Let's just get into one more depressing thing. Can I give a KB?
Oh, yeah.
That nigga's capping, bro.
Khosi e ntsho, Rama.
That nigga's
Yeah,
capping.
the
That nigga is capping.
the
I don't
Minister of
understand.
Electricity.
Khosi e ntsho Ramokopane.
I don't understand this thing of ANC always trying to cap. We know you cap. The minute you open your mouth, we know you are capping. Stop lying to the
Minister.
people, please. Because they know by now that you are lying. But I get it. They have to do that formality. Yabona capping all the time. And then you're going to tell us, okay, this thing's going to be fixed in a week, my nigga.
So let me keep.
How long have you been
Because of hona motho a batla go
Yo
jwetsa
guys,
nnete.
yo, it's a topic
Hona
here.
motho a batla go jwetsa nnete.
Let me
These
keep the
niggas
people
must stop
context.
capping.
Let me keep the people context. Let me keep the people
My
context. So, I think from last year, like the load shedding has been pretty mild and chilled for some reason. No one seems to give us the exact reason as to why suddenly load shedding came down. We were just given some Minister of Electricity, Khosi what, very happy guy, jolly guy. Every time I see him, ke bona le meno a hae kaofela. So apparently he's very well qualified engineer and all that. Good for him. Good for him. At the same time, I would like at least if suddenly a problem just disappears out of nowhere, we should at least have an explanation of what happened. So we never got that, and now suddenly it came back. Load shedding. We are on what, February still, ne? It's a whole
February still. It's
February
the
2025.
2025. Is the what today? The date today is what? The
When we're
20?
recording this.
The 20...
23.
23rd.
23. Yeah. So suddenly now, for a week, I think now, the load shedding has been back. No explanation as to why is it back. In the same way, there was no explanation as to why it went away. Until now, the guy comes through. I don't think he's actually explaining. He's just saying, look, give us a week and we'll be done. And now, I want to turn over to so unfortunately, Mel, we can't start with you. We end with you that time. Popzito, I'll try
a chance.
Hamzala what about in a week's time? Load shedding will be good. Do you actually believe him? Like, what's going on? What's your take on this?
Next, ke mogolo lo mogolo hanyane jaaka. O bona. Mara for nna, e re nna go jwetse. Ke tlo nka bekeng.
And of where Mike in Dava utlwa sharp.
Ke ha ke mogolo. Ke tlo nka bekeng. Ke tlo mo shebella.
Yeah.
Ke tlo e search hape hore e fedile na. And ke tlo sheba go load shedding. Ha e sa etsa na. Ntla ka sa o sa tsamaya. Load shedding ha e sa le. Because of di mana ke go itlamme fetu. O itlama jwang ka ntwe jwalo tse ba go ya o email. E imetse nako e kae? Like re imetse nako e kae taba load shedding. And then why o qala sentse o tloa go stay 6? Like how go inform load shedding ya tla o tloa go stay 6. Mona re tsa fela go mtlaka so wa titli. Bona ko etelele. It's like mfethu bona no. Go etsa example. Go dula bo phuthasa. Mtlaka so kgona wa ka 1 ya misong khutle ka 9 ya o seng. Like go kgona wa ka 1 ya misong khutle ka 9 AM.
Damn,
Like,
Is that Ralph Putasida?
Like see dog.
Putas is not puttering anymore.
That's
That's rough out here.
better.
Yo.
That's why nigga jwetsa go le taba metsi ka sehibo bit.
Yo, yeah, the water
Imagine
situation has
Putas.
been
right now ho seng happen ke batla ho isa dintho again. Like ke qadile rumunda hore ke lo etsang ke lo khametsi because of mastena metsi a like oh okay re ke lo khametsi be se ke etsa mabaka ka. One told like wa bona go ga follow ka ke ne se le mtlakase doka ke ne se le mtlakase
Khosi o re in a week nje.
ai mfetha yo le di mano spana
Cap.
di man
Cap.
tse ba mo gaela
Cap. I call that cap.
Aye.
These niggas cap. Straight up capping on national television. Imagine.
Nigga.
Imagine. The never
Minister
these
of
ma-
electricity.
the never these niggas, man.
So before Kia Mel, what do you think what's the solution to deal with such things? Like Rabon, they keep doing this, like Jwalokamabu, ba busy the bono right in our phrases, Rabone Kure Leso Wakaofela, like right there during the people. That's what the ANC is doing to us. So when going forward, what would be the advice for Batori? Like what do we do as a nation in this sort of situation? And like
Because of international, get like each and every province is a more a communicator like ba bua le bona go ba thole bo di solar so that like bophelo bo kgone ho tswela pele because of
solar is expensive.
ke yona ntho e ke
Pretty
tjho
expensive.
because of again re tla be re reka solar tse kgolo re beya kae main street again botsotsi bo bongata hona motho a tlo fihla a enka and then that thing I think like in it like a saver because of if ne re ka kopana re lo community re etse sanfelo gore ga tseba mo re tla be re biletse go solar rona e dula mo re na la motlakasa
Oh, South
Like-
Africans? Oh, bona ba into South
Ke ntho e
Africans.
ke
You
tjho
know
ke-
them.
Yeah,
You
ke
know
ntho e
them.
ke tjho ke re le crime ya gole
Ain't no way they gonna agree to that.
Fana wa tsebo sa bloma.
Yeah.
Futas
South
is really Futas ya taya ne.
You must be living the life. Boy, out there, you must be. I'm telling
No,
you. Oh,
because of again ha se ntho e tla etsahala
Yeah.
like how to ba simple ga tsa batho ba rona ba jwang again wabo especially like rural areas we know gore batho ba teng ba jwang like we gonna be like you wa hlanyetsa plan ya wa hlanyetsa ke bo mang ba tlo ntsha tšhelete ya ntho ya go ntho e beteng again he rebuild a future it's not like ha re etsa ntho ha re build a future lo gore next time le ngwana ha o tsa tlo espanisa again ha ono dependa ho motho le gore o memetse o tla nna o jetse men ke meleng beke la tseba go beke o le na le mtlakase la tseba go rana jwang if mtlakase o khutla la itima le spanisa mtlakase akere but ha ke tsebe solution e tla etsahala roka let's hope ba tla tla ka solution bona ha ba memela
Hey, but Mel, hey,
this nigga's hopeful, man. Yeah.
Melly has been in the
Yeah.
corner just.
Yeah, this nigga's hopeful. First of all, let me tell you something.
no ha ke na le tshepo roka but se ke a tsho
Yeah, I get what you, I
First
get,
of all,
I get your
Mel,
point.
Mel, we still have to start. Why also to batla ketelu? Remember, the main question is ke yo hosi mfethu o re na motlakase relaxang big nje tlabelele set.
Okay.
You riding with this nigga?
Listen, today is Sunday, right? Tomorrow is Monday. We're starting on Monday. Oh, we're starting on today, actually. The week starts on Sunday, right? Yeah.
o fella ka mkebeo
I'm giving this nigga 2 days.
I'm
my nigga.
unemployed. I don't know.
because of this one time
Nigga, I'm giving this nigga 2 days. 2 days. We'll be coming up with a new statement. We apologize. Wara wara. This there was some misinformation given out. The specs were not speccing. They're not they were not correlating.
It's not the spec.
It's not the spec. You know, Kes, it's not the spec. I'm telling you, it's not. First of all, this nigga must stop lying on a public platform.
If you
Telling
lie
South Africans-
on a public platform, you mustn't lie.
You mustn't lie on a public platform, sir. You shouldn't lie on a public platform. Why are you lying on a public platform? What's his name again? The SABC. This is the SABC guy. Yeah. You shouldn't lie. Mr.
wait a taba le
office guy
Yeah, he's from here.
Yeah.
He's from here.
But like, what is that party of his?
I
Like,
forgot the name of the party.
Yeah.
He started a party. Something.
good luck to anyone that thinks that's
Is it
gonna be
Cloudy?
a thing. Cloudy Mutshweni.
Cloudy. Yeah,
Don't
he is.
lie on a public
He's from here.
platform. Carry on, Dragon.
So, excuse me. This nigga must stop lying to us. We are not kids here. You can't just lie to us like that and then think. Did you hear Malema when he was at the Sona speech when he was when he was giving his speech? He was like, you can't come here and just tell us you're gonna cancel without our consent. We come here, you just tell us whatever you want and we take it. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. So this comrade must never come here and tell us who go to here is gonna fix the electricity in in a week.
And the sad thing about even situations whereby even a guy like Malema is like, you can't do that. Well, they can because you don't have the
Yeah, you don't
constituency.
have the
You got
thingy.
9%.
You got
bro.
9. Yeah,
You're
they can.
irrelevant in government right now.
Technically,
So,
they can.
You know, that's why I'm always like, these politicians, bro, like they know, like the only way you can gain power is to actually gain it from the people. Yet, even Namalema, like how are you gonna win it? Like, yeah, you got a lot of good points, but how are you gonna win it? The arrogance, the disrespect, the way he talks, like, and a lot of people are like,
Yeah,
we need a
it's-
Trump, but like Mzansi isn't like that. But
Nah,
sorry for
it's not.
interrupting. I just felt like I had to say, like,
Yeah.
this is the cause. Like, you have to get the constituency. Then you'll have it. Then you can be like, you can't tell us, and it'll actually be factual.
Yeah.
But they can tell you.
They can tell you because you are not part of the coalition.
You're not even part of it.
Whatever they say is goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I and the other thing is, I feel like this whole electricity thing. It has been. How long have you been? When did this load shedding start again?
Last month.
No. I'm like the beginning of this mess
Oh,
when the load shedding started becoming a thing.
I feel like last month.
No.
Even
no,
January.
not in the
Like,
context
it's
of
like,
this year. When did they start? Like the whole load shedding. When did it start?
Yeah,
Remember,
that
we
was-
didn't
that's
have
a
load
lot.
shedding.
Yeah, but like that was a long time ago. I feel like somewhere around after 2010, it became a thing.
It became a thing.
Yeah.
Because it was under Zuma.
Yeah.
When load
Yeah,
shedding
I remember
became a
when
thing.
Zuma wanted to
Yeah, that's
bring
around
the
your
nuclear power
2010s
plants,
stuff.
and then they said no.
Yeah.
I think if they agreed then that Zuma should do the nuclear deal thing, I think we would have been in a better position right now because I think it takes about 10 years or so to develop the
We'd
thing.
be done by now.
They'll be done by now. But now this Minister of Electricity, why do you even have such a thing, Minister of Electricity?
I feel like in South Africa we got Minister of Toilets, Minister of
South Africa is a joke.
everything, Minister
South Africa is a
of
joke.
Minister of this, and those ministers as well. Nah, they come and they outsource. Nah,
Outsource.
because they hire people. These ministers, they are actually unqualified to do the job, so they have to hire other people that work for them to do the
Oh
job.
my God.
So it's like the whole in rap gig. It's that Pusha T days. You sign to one guy,
Nigga
that's
that
signed to the
signed to
other
another
guy.
nigga,
That's
signed to that nigga, signed
yeah,
to
all
this
fucked
nigga.
up. On top.
We all
That's
fucked up.
that's our country.
gotta share the bag
in a
now.
nutshell.
Yeah.
So yo, still this thing, yeah, electricity. In BD, I was literally boiling. Like this nigga.
Yeah, because the gall of him to just show up on TV or some like, yeah, nah, in a week we'll have to sort this. You know he's lying.
you lie, my nigga. Stop capping.
And I knew where some
But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to introduce this load shedding for winter time. Like I
Yeah.
mentioned earlier on.
Yeah.
They slowly trying to make people get used to load shedding. Because throughout the whole of summer, yeah, the electricity used to go there and there, but it was not like it will go for like maybe an hour if at the most it will go for like an hour. But it'll come back eventually.
And we don't talk enough about how
And my
load shedding in winter affects the poorest of the poorest.
The poorest
and
of the
imagine
poorest.
that, like that's why I'm like, our government isn't just negligent and what, they're cruel.
Yeah.
They are cruel, bro. Like ke nkgono most of the time o tla bona o tletse da ka digas ga se bima dog emana down to the put petrol, and these things are dangerous. O tla utlwa winter time o tla toritsa go mama o chelletse mkhukhu. These things are an every year occurrence, bro. Like so
Because
these guys
if-
are cruel.
Imagine this: if someone doesn't have any source of way of cooking their food, the only thing they have is electricity. Remember, guys, we are living in the 21st century, right?
Yeah.
Okay, people are trying to, modernize whatever their lives.
Hey,
and
how
stuff.
the 21st century Hopola Ramaphosa, he's gonna bring smart cities.
Smart- that nigga was
Nah,
cat.
are
bro.
a fourth
I
industrial
remember I
revolution.
was at work. I remember you. I think you sent me a voice note saying, "Hey, doc, we got a new president. He's jogging. Like, in the morning he takes jog." I'm like, okay.
Dog, we
This
were all
sounds like
hopeful, dog.
South Africa's about to be into continue.
I actually thought at least the rand would do well, because like now in terms of like see getting the land back and all that, I've hardly give up below that. We don't have competent enough leaders for that, because you need political will to be able to do such things. You need to have an Abraham Traore. That means you need to get someone that's young enough but experienced enough, someone that's been in the front of the battle lines. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. We have a bunch of struggle icons.
We have a bunch of
have a
mukabas
bunch of cowards. We have
going
a bunch
out
of,
every weekend,
and now I'm
popping
starting to
champagne at
see
the
we have a
ball
bunch
at the clubs.
we also have a bunch of like mapantiti
Up until today.
It just keeps going and
keeps going.
but ba worship chelete, so when they think oh so I guess it's the saddest thing, bro. It's the saddest. But yeah, guys, we gonna have to wrap it up to the last segment.
My conclusion, these niggas happy they have the nerve to come here and tell us they're gonna fix the electricity in a week. How are they gonna fix the problem? You know, we are not kids. Like I said, we are not kids. You don't just play dumb players like, oh, we're gonna fix this all in a week. Okay, my nigga. All right, we'll see. It's Sunday today. I'm giving you 4 days. You're gonna fail horribly.
I feel like
prove me wrong, please. It'll be in the benefit of the whole of South Africa.
I feel like you can't judge. So, because at the end of the day, I feel like this is just confirmation. South Africans must just do like they did last election. Don't forget. And take them down even more. The thing is, that's going to be very hard because there's no alternative, like we already said on our second topic, or like it doesn't seem like there's an alternative. So that's the biggest problem I feel that we're facing. Like, yes, we don't want an ANC, but like, what do we want? Because we can't go to a DA.
No, we can't go to DA. Definitely no.
They hate everything about us. So
yeah, those people.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. We'll visit it another time. I can recall Oh, I
was listening to
Mzizi.
I was listening to Mzizi.
Mzizi. I don't know Mzizi.
You introduced me to this nigga. This nigga, I don't know. That nigga who was with the guitar on Java's live performance. And I also have been jamming a lot of Java. That live album is
that what's it called? The whole thing.
Oh shit!
I don't. Come on, log in.
Now my phone is.
What's it called? Like
busy.
The people that don't know gotta
Mzizi,
find out.
yeah, I was telling you about Mzizi. He dropped is it an album or a EP? I'm not sure, but it's a solid one.
Yeah,
it has that track that we listened to that has a music video. You remember that you were playing? Yeah. I haven't fully listened to it, but the few tracks that I've listened to, they're nice. But the tracks that I've listened to, they're more like Afro/piano-ish. But he does it in Sotho. So
does he keep? I was about to actually ask that. Does he keep that same sort of vibe going?
Yeah, well, the tracks that I've listened to, but I haven't listened to the whole thing. But the few three or four tracks that I've listened to, because
I was like, yo, I've never had a Sotho nigga do it like this. It's very different, super different. It's like he has that bit of Budaza, but like in the modern sense, modern sense. I like that. Like it's like
I like what he's doing.
It was really unique. What else you got in there, man? At least give me 2 more.
Shit, it's a lot. I'll have to look at on my phone because I can't just on top of my head. Oh, we've been listening to a lot of that this time. He dropped a nice single, Moya. That's a banger.
Moya.
And a lot of Sotho niggas and even what you call Road Wave. What was that track new or what? The one with the music video in the car and stuff?
Road Wave?
Not Road Wave.
Wave Rider.
Wave Rider. God damn.
I think so. Yo, how do you feel about cause I get that it was probably recorded a long time ago while Vector was alive, but Vector had issues with Ambitious, and Wave is still on Ambitious. How do you feel about them releasing? Because it's basically Ambitious is still gonna be eating.
They will be eating for life
from Vector's voice, and they're
using
his voice to do it.
If Ambitious has a lot of verses, Tamalume Vector in the vault. they gonna eat out of those.
Yeah.
They just biting their time to like, oh, who has a nice song? Oh, where can this fit?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it here.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, like they because
Okay.
remember they signed him. We don't know the clause of the contract.
Let me give you an interesting one. So if they came to you, 2litreBoiZ, ne?
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, we got a verse, e re batlang hore live it on with Vector, and we're gonna present you guys as like kind of like a Black Diamond Siawasoto type.
What?
Like, yeah, I just gotta sign with us.
Nah,
Yeah, going for that.
Nah, we're not gonna. We definitely staying independent. But what I would maybe hope to get from them, it's like boom. You know that deal that Predacly did.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that I know we keep.
It's almost like a test run.
Yeah, test run. I'll do a
run.
test run.
Yeah.
I'll do a test run. Not sign.
Sure.
I'll do a test run because I know they have.
It's very dodgy.
Yeah, they're doji and they can open those doji doors.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
All these horses, bro, they
These
play.
horses are here, dangerous. You know what? Hey, not to step on somebody's toes here.
But-
Yeah, so I would go with that way.
Andre, so I know what you've been bumping, bro. Like, what you've been listening to.
Oh, okay, yeah, get loud shit up.
Oh, you wanna add to that? Go ahead.
Dimano na butse unobumbutsa ka EP ya Java ke inkanyezi.
Oh yeah, the full thing. Nkanyezi,
Nkanyezi.
guys. If you go on YouTube, actually, you can be able to. He uploaded like I don't know if it's the full thing because it's clear that there's cuts. Because like I think I've heard MT on an interview somewhere saying that like he was there. So I'm sure like the full DVD, like the physical thing or whatever he's selling.
Live DVD.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we sharpie level like.
Yeah, I'm sure the one that he's releasing, like selling, probably
Selling.
is showing him on stage, little MT
Yeah,
and
yeah,
other people, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
And then on YouTube, it's just that one. But the one on YouTube, very much worth watching.
Worth
You
watching.
know what I don't like about South Africans, at least the so-called fans, like. If you go there right now, like you'll see, like okay, they got their favorite tracks and they get into views and whatnot, and then you get the whole the concert, right, the live performance thing. And it's like it's getting such little views compared to other things. I'm like, this is so beautiful. Like, why wouldn't you want to watch this? Why wouldn't you? It's a bit confusing. It's like sometimes you'll watch in South Africa an artist Azame, like Alpha Cat. I feel it's a good example of that. Amazing videos like from Phonium to Kanake Finye to always with Banaba Des. Like I felt like he was shooting amazing music videos, delivering with amazing music as well. But
I have to.
the views weren't like, and even the fame. Like I feel like the industry doesn't appreciate you if you put in effort, which is why we keep getting so much low quality stuff. But not to ruin time, Popzito. Please get into your list, broski.
Yeah. Nitse ke imamela le ntse ke imamela ntate Stana after kutlwe ka beefy ya bona like listen.
Tell me, since when I also so batla ke na nthonse thata. What do you think of this beat thing, dog? Like, is it a good thing, a bad thing?
Bad thing, look. I don't feel like it's sharp because of ke bona batho tlameha go ba galwanyana
Yeah.
jwalo ka Basotho.
Yeah.
Until
So unnecessary, I
if
feel.
you know na le dikgohlano tlameha ba buisanya like
Jwalo ka bana.
jwalo ka bana. Ska
Yeah.
ba tjho ke bana.
I don't think the pie is big enough
Yeah.
for them to be doing this.
Yeah, because
Sorry guys for that. We back in it. Popzito, give me your last two there, Mfethu. What you been bumping?
And like I will say ulizwi lokuqala the guy anasendwe ke malume Vector like ntho e ntseng hore be ke batle ho mamela Dimane ne
Yeah.
it's because of ke ne tse ke mamela pina tsa hae so like a go re ke pina tsa hae the way ya le ka teng Dimane o bina mnat like o na le talent yeah that is why like ne ke jema ne ke batla ho utlwisisa hore like o shapa
What did Vector see?
yeah Maskandi mixture of tshepinyana utlwa
Okay.
Yeah.
And your last one?
Friday.
Ain't dot. Asimo State. Friday. Friday, it's Friday.
Friday.
I know Friday, but come on, daughter. Friday kenaka Mzanzi. Eh?
Go ene tse ke ma Mr. Jesse ke ka pina ha ke ke mo Jose mo mona le boss Scott mo.
Lipinele banana. Can I lipinele?
Barata monate.
Barata monate. If they drop that in December, it was gonna be.
It was gonna go out of here.
it's gonna
Nah,
be
that
out
one. Barata monate banaba. I just like. I think we had a good one. Papa, please show up next week. The people love you. We don't love you. We can't say that. We boys. We appreciate you. I guess we can say that. Please come through next week, broski. It's been another one. 2litreBoiZ. Any last words, boys?
Otherwise, we shooting. Whether he's here or not, the progress must go.
Yeah.
So if you don't see, I don't want you guys to blame him anymore. You must blame all of us because we are here. Me and this guy, this nigga, we are here.
Plus
So if
they
you
know
don't
I'm
see
a
any
businessman.
progress,
They know I'm a
you're blaming
businessman.
all of us now. Okay. Yeah. So in my last, did you want to say something?
Nah, ke metse fela reply and that is aneg. I reply and that is done.
Oh, okay. We'll watch that unfold behind us in the background. We'll watch, but I don't think it's a good thing for Basotho and Lesotho in general. Let's unite as Basotho, do things together. We can achieve more people.
Ha re tshwaraneng guys.
In closing, it's been your boy Melito.
That's Papa.
Pops.
Yeah.
And Tatwa Mangan.
Bathatho ha. O le tlalo mona.
Yeah.
Anyways, my last thing is we about to really do some crazy experimental stuff.
Yeah.
Next week I'm
dropping
Maluti, Mr. Melito here, one half of the 2litreBoiZ. Yeah, get ready for that. Wambona since I've never seen I'm supported. Wait for the link.
Really.
You're gonna get that.
It's a cool song for what.
Yeah. Maluti, you're gonna get that. Otherwise, we out of here. Do the thing. 2litreBoiZ.
2litreBoiZ kara game.
La ka fihla ka 8 re ka se be late.
Yeah. You know what's up.
And we out.
Yeah.
Mame. Bafana bana se ba le teng. Ke diteba tse le tsamakeneng. Bona hape ha ka palame taxi. Okay, let me address the facts. Wa tshwana le abate. Le tla etsa. Serele phakati inside.